Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Courtney, and on this channel I've been documenting my weight loss slash health journey while using the medications Mounjaro and Ozempic, and soon to be Mounjaro again in about another week and a half or so. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm glad that you are back. So listen, I have just a tiny update, nothing crazy or anything like that, but I just wanted to kind of get on here and let you know how things have been since Friday when I took I upped my Ozempic dose from the 0.5 to 0.75. Today is Monday, so we're actually on day 73 now. So yeah, so it's been 3 days since I've taken my shot, and I wish I could say that I have like a whole bunch of stuff to tell you about new feelings and stuff like that, but right now, I would not be able to decipher between that and some other things I actually have going on. So I'll explain. Well, let me just say this. I did notice that as far as like food noise and stuff is going, it does seem like that I have a little bit less food noise than what I had. Not that I had a whole heck of a lot, on the 0.5 milligrams. It was working pretty well, but I feel like it's a little bit stronger, and I'm more able to just stay away from just kind of looking at the fridge and like, oh, am I bored? Maybe I just want a snack or something. I'm kind of, haven't really wanted to peruse the fridge at all in the past few days. So, but it's been a really weird weekend. This weekend was just, there was just a lot going on. I want to say Friday, I started kind of noticing when I would go and pee, I started noticing that, I was feeling like I was about to get a urinary tract infection, and I was like, oh God. I know that we've talked about these like in the past, that I've, kind of had them chronically throughout my life, and now currently I probably get like one or two a year. And it's actually been a year since I've had one, almost a year. And I want to say probably Tuesday, or maybe Tuesday, we all went out to eat as a family, and instead of getting water at the restaurant, they didn't have like an option for water at the fountain drink thing. And I saw there was Powerade, and I was like, oh man, electrolytes, and I'll just get some Powerade. And so I had like a couple of cups of Powerade, and I think that may be what has done it. I know better than to just, I just need to stick with my water and coffee and don't drink anything else. Normally, if I have more than like one, or usually I can have like one Coke every once in a while, and it really just needs to be like a Coke Zero or something, but like once every couple of months or something like that. But I had like 2 cups of Powerade, and yeah. So I was like, maybe it'll be okay. And I started taking cranberry, and I bought like organic 100% cranberry juice. Y'all, if y'all have never tasted that, oh, it'll put hair on your chest. It is so sour. It is just so tart. But I was trying to force that stuff down. I've warded off like a couple of UTIs in the past by just really jumping on, getting cranberry in and flushing with water and stuff like that. But this one just kind of came on fast, because Saturday morning I woke up and I had blood in my urine. And so I was like, well, I guess I'm going to the urgent care. So so I did that, and yeah, I had this raging UTI. Yay. Because that always happens right there at the weekend. And so yeah, so I'm currently on antibiotics. So I didn't want to kind of wait around to see if like cranberry was going to help. I just, once I can see that I have blood in my urine, I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's time. So, but it came on kind of fast, and which occasionally it's done that before. So it's, I'm not I'm not worried about that. I have to stay away from anything other than water. So I guess I'm just stubborn and whatever. But anyway, let's see what else. Oh, also on Friday, I ended up having kind of like a cheat day. Friday was actually my shot day for the 0.75, but I was like, I haven't, I haven't had like a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich in a really long time, and every time I go to Chick-fil-A, I would get a like a 12-piece grilled nuggets and a fruit cup, and that's what I've been doing for like the past several months. But I just wanted a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries, and I kept thinking, oh, it's shot day, so maybe the level of medicine in my system is a little bit lower, and then I'll wait until really late to take my shot, which I did. It was close to midnight, but and actually I did not get sick, so that may not that may not happen to everybody, so at your own risk. But I did just I wanted to take my son out to go eat somewhere, and so that's what we did. And I just, I mean, I didn't feel great afterwards just because it was so heavy. But but it was yummy. And to boot, like Sunday when I weighed, I lost a pound. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. And that's really crazy because Sunday I also started my cycle. So there's just been a lot going on. So I had the UTI thing happen on Friday. What else? Yeah, I started my cycle on like Sunday, and then like Sunday later on in the afternoon, I was dropping my son off at like a church thing that the youth group was doing. And I ended up getting, I guess I ran over something like before I was leaving, and I got a flat tire. So it was like a big old gash like this in my tire. I was like, okay, well, whatever. So just kind of lots of weird like little things, happening. And but my arm is doing better. I was telling you about my arm hurting like really, really bad. It's actually doing way better. I was just trying to do like some whole hot and cold therapy and stuff on it, and then I put on like some comfrey cream. It's supposed to promote like healing of like tendons and muscles and joints and stuff like that. And a lot of people that have used it like swear by it. So I started using it, and I'm telling you, within like a day and a half of doing the hot and cold therapy and then that comfrey cream, my arm was like right as rain. Not even kidding. And if you'd have told me when it was really bad, which was later on in the evening on the of the video that I made, it was bad that evening. It was hurting so bad. Like I really thought I had tore something and messed something up really bad. But if you'd have told me that evening that like in a day and a half I was going to be feeling great, I'd have said you were a liar. But yeah, I don't know. I think that that hot and cold therapy and that cream, like it does something. It does something. But you know what? I'm feeling great. I'm still trying to take it easy though, because I know it's still healing and everything. But yeah, but I feel like really great. So yeah. So yes, my shot on Friday, I took the 0.75. I just counted the clicks. I actually have a click chart that I found online. I can put a picture of it somewhere over here. Just if you're interested in like how many clicks is how many milligrams. And this one's based off of it's the 1 milligram dose where each shot is 1 milligrams, and it's 3 milliliters in the pen. So yeah, 4 1 milligram doses. So that's the one that it's based off of. But yeah, so my plan is next Friday I will take another of the 0.75. I didn't, I didn't feel like the shot hurt anymore because it was, because it was, more liquid going in, or, or anything. I didn't feel sick to my stomach or nauseated or anything like that, which I was thinking, because I had eaten Chick-fil-A earlier in the day, I was thinking I was probably going to not be feeling great, but I mean, I was fine. And as a matter of fact, I stayed up for a few hours after I took the shot, and it was late. It was like almost 3 o'clock when I finally went to bed, but that was only, it had nothing to do with the medicine. It was just because I'm binge watching Yellowstone, and we, for some reason, I guess through our cable company, and like, cause we do Roku. So for some reason, we got like 2 years of free, Peacock. And so I was like, oh, Yellowstone. So I've been binge watching it. Yeah. So I was up pretty late, but anyway, so yeah, so my plan next week, take the same dose, and it looks like, as far as like how much is in the pen, it looks like I might have some left over. I don't know. So I'm just gonna look at that. I mean, I may have another week's worth of like another point. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it. Somebody had mentioned that you could get like a regular syringe and like draw out the rest of it, and see how many units it is, which which I might just go ahead and do that. And I mean, depending on how much it is, or what milligram that equals to. I may or may not add that to what I do next week. So we will see. I don't know. We'll see. So the following Friday, I'm going to start back on the Mounjaro with the 5 milligram that I have in my fridge. So I'm excited to kind of get back on Mounjaro, and I talked with my husband as far as like with the compound stuff. think I'm going to just go the trizipatide route, because I just like it better. Not that, I haven't lost weight on Ozempic. I've lost weight, and it has helped with the food noise. I don't know. I prefer the Mounjaro over the Ozempic. Clinical studies showed that it was more effective. People lost a higher percentage of body weight. So it's just that's the direction I think that I want to go. As far as weight goes, I'm down like another pound and a half. I'm down, my total is a 35-pound weight loss. So I am really excited about that. I'm just over 10 weeks in. So, that's, oh my gosh, that's like 2.5 months. Wow. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. I don't know. Or maybe it seems like it's been longer. I don't know. But it just doesn't seem like it's only been 2.5 months. That's really crazy. Okay. But down 35 pounds. I'm really excited about that. I'm feeling, other than all this other mess going on, I even had a fever when I went to the urgent care with this whole UTI business, and I was just like, wow, okay. Which, is typical if you have an infection. So I just have been a little out of sorts, feeling just kind of, with everything. And so, but I can't attribute any of that to the Ozempic. So anyway, I am just definitely looking forward to being back on the Mounjaro. But I didn't have a very big update, but I did want to hop on here just to kind of let everybody know, that I did take that dose on Friday. I plan on taking taking the same one next Friday, and and I'll just kind of let you know how things are continuing to go. Typically, whenever I get off of my cycle, especially if I'm trying to do a weight loss thing, typically when I get on it, it'll maybe go up a couple pounds or whatever, which I haven't really yet. I think it just went up very slightly. So we'll see what happens. I try to weigh I try to weigh every day. I know I shouldn't. It's probably the worst thing ever, but I do. I weigh every day, and I've been kind of keeping track of it. And so, like I said, whenever I get to my first goal weight, which it's really close, I'll let everybody know kind of where I started, and I'll actually share with you my chart of where, I've been running. I've skipped a day or two, but But I'll just kind of show you how, you know, what I charted. And I'm just putting it in my notes. I don't have any kind of like spreadsheet or anything like that. I'm just kind of putting it in my phone and just being real generic with it. So anyway, so yeah, so I guess I will update you guys later whenever I get close to taking my next Ozempic shot, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.